Your breath is not just air. The yogis use this simple process to instantly switch nervous system gears from lethargic and unmotivated to energized, focused and grounded. In this video, I want to share their fundamental breathing principle and the 2 life-changing exercises that you can start today, which I learned after 6 years of nervous system healing and breath work. Let's start with why breath work is a superpower. There was this Russian scientist back in 1960s named Dr. Buteyko. He worked with thousands of patients in his lifetime and made a groundbreaking discovery. He noticed that all of his sick patients with asthma, diabetes, blood pressure, obesity, etc., they all breathed in a certain way. And all of his healthiest of patients, that is people who were fit and exercised regularly, breathed in a way that was starkly opposite to that of his sick patients. Not only that, but inspired by this pattern of breathing of his healthiest patients, he developed this revolutionary breathing technique called Buteyko breathing method that was used by thousands of sick and healthy people around the world. When sick people did it, their health improved drastically, often in a matter of days, and the fitness of healthy people skyrocketed. Before I reveal this simple discovery, let's look at what even is it about breathing that makes it so powerful. The yogis considered breathing so essential that they called it Pran, which literally translates to life force. They also discovered that your breath controls your heart. Literally. Science lately has discovered that when you inhale, your heartbeat goes up, and when you exhale, your heartbeat slows down. And you can test this right now. Place your fingers here and get a feel of your pulse. You don't have to get the exact pulse number, so chill out and just feel what it's like in this moment. Now with your hands still here, take a deep inhale through your nose and let out a slow, calm exhale, relaxed exhale through your mouth, almost like you're exhaling through a straw. Let's do that right now. So inhale and exhale through your mouth. Notice how your pulse slows down when you let out a slow, calm exhale. Your breath also directly influences your nervous system. So fast breathing activates the sympathetic nervous system, which activates and charges you up. And then slow, relaxed breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms you down. Which brings me to Dr. Buteyko's discovery. He discovered that his healthiest of patients had calm, relaxed and slow breathing through the nose 24/7. And his sickest of patients had shallow, heavy breathing and through the mouth. Science has discovered that 90% of modern humans are breathing more air than they need, around twice as much. Interestingly, same discovery was made here in India thousands of years ago. The primary purpose of Pranayam, according to Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras, was to reduce the practitioner's default breathing to be calm and relaxed all the time. That's how important slow breathing is. The cool thing about using Buteyko method is that it resets your default breathing to be calm and relaxed 24/7. So your nervous system naturally feels grounded and energized. You don't have to desperately try and regulate every time something comes up. So here's a breathing exercise that I do daily to reset my breathing. I learned it from all of these books and I have simplified it down to these 4 simple steps. You can do it with me here. The first step is posture, so just sit up with your back straight, doesn't matter if you're on the chair or floor. Seal your lips throughout the process, keep them sealed, and I like to place my hands one on the belly and one on the chest, just to notice my breathing. The second step is start by relaxing your body. Relax your jaw. Keep the lips sealed and let go of your jaw. Let your tongue drop back into your throat. Relax your shoulders. And finally, relax your belly. The third step is to reduce your in-breath slightly. So maybe take 10% less air than you usually take in. So see if you can reduce your in-breath just by 10%. And don't worry about the exhale. Just focus on reducing the in-breath and let your exhale come out naturally. The goal of reducing the breath is to start feeling slight air hunger. Something similar to what you would feel like when you're walking. Let's do that for a couple of moments. I'll do it with you as well. You can close your eyes for a bit. Now open your eyes, and if you feel comfortable, continue doing the breathing as you listen to me. The final step is to maintain the balance. As someone who carries a lot of tightness in the gut area, I notice that if I reduce my breathing too much, I begin to feel stressed, my heartbeat increases, and I feel knots in my gut. So there's a delicate balance you have to find where you feel slight air hunger, but you're also extremely relaxed. That's why the relaxing step comes prior to reducing your breath. If the air hunger builds up so much that you feel tightness in your gut, or your inhale looks like this, stop the exercise and distract yourself for, let's say, 10-15 seconds before beginning again. Okay, awesome. You can stop now. So just check in with yourself. How do you feel? If you already feel calmer and alert right now, imagine the difference it would make in your life if you can reset your default breathing to be like this 24/7. How would that feel? How would you treat your loved ones if you feel that way? What will you be able to do? So how can you do that? How can you reset your default breathing? When you experience the combination of air hunger and relaxation simultaneously, it sends the signal to your brain stem, which governs your breathing, to reduce your breathing rate, breath rate. That combination is the key. I cannot emphasize it enough. Air hunger and relaxation. At a time, it takes 4 minutes of the combination, air hunger plus relaxation, for your brain to send the signal. So I like to do around 8 to 10 minutes of a session 3 times a day. And that is more than sufficient to reset your breathing to be better than 95% of the people. Here's how you can instantly charge up and energize yourself when you're feeling lethargic or unmotivated. Once my breathing reduced to be calm and relaxed, I noticed my energy level increased a lot. My sleep quality was much better. I would wake up feeling refreshed and rarely need a nap in the afternoon. Earlier, I used to take a nap, 15-20 minutes nap every single day. But all that was the byproduct of breathing less. Here's a pranayam technique I learned to directly alter my breath and feel energized. Every single day, first thing in the morning, after freshening up, I do this yogic breathing exercise that is so powerful to wake me up that I don't need any tea or coffee to do that. It's called Bhastrika Pranayam, and Bhastrika translates to bellows that ignite the fire. So this pranayam ignites your inner fire and is great for people stuck in chronic freeze, shutdown nervous system response. So if you feel lethargic and unmotivated all the time, this one will be a game changer for you. It was for me. Bhastrika is really simple. So a rapid forceful inhalation through the nose into the belly, followed by rapid sharp exhalation through the nose. So here's what it looks like. And I love to involve my body in it as well. You don't have to do this, but here's what my practice looks like. So inhale, hands go up, and then exhale, hands come down. Notice how I do it, and then we'll do one round together. Okay, awesome. Now let's do one set of 9 rounds together. Beginning now. So inhale. I think so that was 9 or 10, not sure. Now close your eyes and put your palms on your lap, faced up, and just notice how you feel inside your body. Do you feel tingly? Do you feel energized? Or maybe lightheaded? Just stay with whatever you notice for a couple of seconds. Okay, awesome. With even just these rounds, I notice my heart rate has increased already. You can start with 15 to 30 rounds of these for 3 sets and just feel that energy build up in between each set for, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute. Pro tip, do not do either of these exercises for at least 2 hours after your meal. There is yet another exercise which is so powerful for healing your nervous system that it should be illegal to not do it. It's humming. Watch this video next where I talk about how it changed my life along with the 4 levels of humming I've heard no one else talk about.